let's go. So yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff happening. In France, Macron was re-selected. What a surprise. All the usual shenanigans. Apparently he was the other one, the Le Pen one, which is just the other puppet.
Hello, puppet.
Was ahead with just like an hour left or something, and then all of a sudden Macron won or something. And you can tell a lot of people in France are really happy about it. Yeah, so Justin Castro got reselected, Macron. It's amazing. They just can't lose.
There's that fucking piece of shit! You communist fuck! You piece of shit! You fucking communist fuck! Leave all you want, you pricks!
Bonjour. Congratulations to Macron and Arnaud Schwab for stealing another selection. For their next act, they'll be stealing France's pensions. Well, Satan Claus is a big fan of Stalin, and Stalin once said, "It's not who votes that counts, it's who counts the votes." Of course it is. And as for them stealing France's pensions, those were stolen decades ago. Everyone's going to find that out soon. Actually, as I record this, it's Tuesday, and the market's just, stock market, especially the NASDAQ, just had a massive down. Dow Jones down 800 points. I remember the old days when like 800 points or 1,000 points was like a big deal. Not anymore, we're in like hyperinflation now, so pretty much all this is just a big distraction anyway. They got all kinds of distractions again. They got the Johnny Depp trial. Fauci's still around. The whole Elon Musk Twitter thing. And of course the Ukraine-Russia. And here's me reading about another food processing plant burning down. You doing some runs, Lucy? Yeah, I'm doing a couple today. It's kind of cold out. You know, it's basically almost summertime here in Mexico, and it's kind of pretty cold, so I can do my runs. Thanks, Greta.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I haven't followed the Johnny Depp thing at all, like zero. The parts that I do watch, actually kind of looked into like one or two little things for like 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. I was like, what's going on with that Will Smith guy? And man, his wife seems like a psycho.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't. No, because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
You know, of all the actors out there, like Johnny Depp is one of the ones that I have some respect for. And part of the reason is that he does tons of weird movies, which is really cool, right? Like he doesn't just do what's like super popular. He doesn't really have to, or didn't have to, because he made like $1 billion, but he wasted it all. That alcohol is pretty bad for you. You should stay away from that stuff. But he does some interesting stuff, and even the Pirates of the Caribbean, like I don't watch them, but I've seen the clips mostly because they're always in Pirate Chain videos.
Pirate is in your blood, boy, so you'll have to square with that someday. Now, me, for example, I can let you drown. But I can't bring this ship into Tortuga all by me once, you savvy?
So anyway, to me, he just seems really like messed up.
Did you ever see or hear any physical altercation between your brother and Miss Heard?
Which actually I totally can, what's the word for that? Relate to. Basically, that's how I've been most of my life. I think just in the last, last year or two, I've started to kind of get it together a bit. Get it together is kind of a very vague phrase, but, and definitely since this year, I've just been meditating. I don't drink anymore, all that kind of stuff. But how Johnny Depp kind of is, how I was quite a bit. So I totally get it. But it kind of looks like, just from what I've seen in like 2 minutes I looked at it, that his wife's kind of a psycho. And you know how they, it's always the women are always, you have to like, if they, you have to defend the women against anything. Men are bad, no matter what happens, no matter what the women do to them, they're bad. But it's kind of interesting that, again, the whole Ghislaine Maxwell trial, which she got arrested and convicted for running a massive child trafficking sex ring, and she's the only person who's been, what's the word? I don't even know what the words are that they use in like government law courts. Convicted. Well, of course they said Jeffrey Epstein was convicted, and then they turned up all the cameras, and they said he hung himself, and then her. So they actually got both the people that they say were running it, and it looks like we're running it, and not one of their clients somehow. Wonder how that happened. But here was the entirety of the coverage of the Ghislaine Maxwell trial in the mainstream media. But when something's really important, like Johnny Depp drinks too much and he's got a psycho wife and they got some problems, now that's really important. That needs like wall-to-wall mainstream coverage.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You still haven't even told me.
We are under attack.